Hi, how are you, kitty? Oh, little tail. Take it easy, kitty. Take it easy. There we go. Hi. Ouch! Ouch! That hurts, kitty. Linus, let me go. Alright, everybody, it's Moran Bambley here, and welcome to this new sketching video. This is what we did in the last video was this. We did a couple of side views, really fast. Wanted to do some American style muscle car-y thing up here, and I wanted to do some European style down here. And that is exactly what we did. So, I posted this video up on Facebook and on YouTube, and I got some questions regarding three-quarter rear views and front views. So basically three-quarter views. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. So let's get a new sheet of paper. This is dirty. This is kind of feel like a waste of paper. Should I keep this paper or should I not? I think I'm just gonna keep it like this because I don't want to ruin the planet and just skip every other page. That's just stupid. Alright, so let's start with doing the same thing as always. I haven't sketched all day, so this is gonna be totally freestyle. So if I do any mistakes, you're not allowed to laugh at me. There we go, the baseline. One wheel, two wheels. So here, really simple. Really simple thing to think about here is the bigger, the wider this. So for example, let me show you. The wider this is, so if we make it like this, that obviously means that this distance is going to increase as well, right? Because we're looking at it more from a side view. This is kind of more of a front view. That, I hope that makes sense. If not, just ask in the comments below. But it doesn't matter what you want to do. You can do both. We can start by adding a end point to this front view. So I know that this sketch is going to, or the car is going to end here, somewhere around here. I'm just eyeballing where I think this proportion is going to be, where I want to end this to make the proportions look decent. And then I just start making some lines. And as I go, I always reference different things. So for now, for example, I'm referencing the wheels just to make sure that the proportions are gonna work out, basically. If I just keep my hand blocked here and just keep sketching, that's gonna mess up the entire sketch because I have no idea where my reference points are, where my features are in relations to the wheels. So always keep an eye on your reference points. Let's make the A-pillar and the greenhouse. Let's make define the hood just with some lines like that. We can put out the spokes. I don't know, every time I put out the spokes, once I put out the spokes, it makes me feel more comfortable with the sketch and more confident in the sketch. Not sure why, but that's just how it is. Put out the far side wheel. Let's make some interesting shape in the front here. right there we have our basic proportions for the front view, 3/4 front view. I think something that I haven't mentioned before in these perspective videos is actually, now when I think about it, it's super important to keep your reference points and to double check with them. My cat Linus is taking a dump behind me right now. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm gonna let him mind his own business, but keep the reference points. So you wanna, when you sketch different features, for example the windshield or the windscreen, whatever, when you sketch that out, you need to have a reference point. For example, where is the A-pillar going to hit the body here? And is it going to look good in, can you imagine that in side view, how that's going to look? And things like that. So just keep your reference points and just double check with them every now and then. And then whatever graphics you want to do. This looks super weird, inspired by the new McLaren 720S. Some people don't like it. I think it looks really cool, but this looks terrible. We have to try and fix this somehow. No, it's a challenge here. So I'm gonna show you what I would do if I mess a sketch up, like I just did here, and if I want to try and fix it. First of all, I have to have an idea of what it is I want to do. So let's try some graphics here. Actually, that works. I'm gonna keep it like that. That works. And just define the far side wheel, and maybe add a front splitter down here to make it even lower. But the proportions are there now. We're done with the hard part. Is already done. We're done with the hard part. Maybe it's a bit too wide here in the front, but that's okay. It is too wide. I can see it now. And then add some nice background. That's it. Also add a logo, like that. Steering wheel, why not? Okay, so let's sketch. I can show you what I would do if we had this angle instead. First of all, put out the spokes just to give confidence in the sketch. And then this is going to be longer now. The hood is going to be longer. The A-pillar is going to start further back compared to this view. Maybe not that far back. When I'm quiet, I know I've made a mistake and I'm trying to fix it. I think we managed to fix this little car because I went way too far here. It looks a bit weird still, but we can. It's way easier to fix this proportion than it was from the start, so it's all good. Always put out a center line just to keep help with the guidance of your sketch. Wheels, you can make them full circle if you want to do that. I just like to put them out like this because it just gives a nice stance to the sketch. It's the only reason. And we can put like a Le Mans wing at the back of this. A massive park bench in the rear. So these are obviously very quick sketches, and if you have more time, you should maybe have some references if you're starting out. If you're just starting out with sketching, just find some cool references, cool designers that you like, and if you like their work and so on, just try and copy them. I talk about that in another video that I have about copying designers that you like to really boost your improvement of sketching and sketches and so on. I feel I need more coffee. There we go. This proportions is off. I can see that now too. So both of these are off. This front wheel needs to go here. But all of this is part of learning. So you make mistakes. You adjust. You think back at what it is you did wrong and what you need to fix for next time. And then you simply just go ahead and do it all over again. We could add some markers to this if you want to. I think I'm gonna do that actually. It's a very messy page. Still, we can make it look cool with markers. I can also make a rear view. Why not? Classic. Same thing here. Put out the spokes. Gives you confidence in the sketch. Confidence. Organic. Have a cut off right there. Very fast. I think this was too fast. Super messed up. Let's just add some exhaust to it. Alright, let's get some markers up in here. Let's use this now, or actually let's use some boring colors. So we're gonna use, see what this is, terracotta. That's pretty cool. I might use that one. I need a lighter brown first though, because that's too dark. Deep yellow. Doesn't look yellow, but maybe. Yeah, that works. So think about the light source here. Where's the light coming from? And that should guide your, I mean, I'm gonna do it super messy now. Kind of like this style. I like it messy. It gives some sketchiness to the sketch. And just minimal use of markers sometimes can look really cool. Same thing here. Just adding the horizon line and thinking about the design. The shapes of the door, there's a cut line here or the angle right here, so I want to visualize that with just cutting off the reflection right here. I know sometimes I can talk a lot, and I don't even think about what I'm saying myself. So if you're a beginner, you might not understand, and that's totally my fault. So if there's something you don't understand, just let me know, and I will try to just yeah, just go into more details with it. This is a classic rear view. Very, very fast. Oh yeah, we have a darker shade as well that we're gonna use, so I'm not gonna go, I guess, too crazy with this one. Right, so let's jump into the darker one. 2 markers plus black is what I'm gonna use for these sketches. And there goes the cat poop machine. If you haven't heard that before, that's the machine that cleans up the kitty litter. And Greta, one of my cats, always fascinated by it. I don't know if you can see her, but she's right there. Always looking at it. See if I can get it back to where it was. So if you like this kind of videos, by the way, don't forget to share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I would really appreciate that. My goal this year, I don't know if you saw that, but my goal is to get to 20,000 YouTube subscribers this year. So if you think about it, I've had this channel since 2007, but I have not been active on it since maybe a year ago, maybe? No, more than a year ago. A year and a half. So, and right now I think I'm at 10,000, something like that. So, and that has taken me from 2007 to get here. So, it's kind of a long shot, but you never know. You gotta set your goals high. So even if you just reach 20% of your goal, you're not gonna get disappointed because you're still a good result. So yeah, share the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'm gonna make videos like this more frequently from now on. All right, let's go into the black. Black I'm just gonna use to add to the contrast. As I said in the previous video, the more contrast you add, the more interesting your sketch is going to be, and the more sketch is going to pop. And I don't know how to explain pop, but basically you have look crisp and sharp. That has everything to do with contrast. Not so much the line quality. Is actually more about the contrast. So don't be afraid to just go crazy with black and white. It can be scary because if you mess up, it's hard to go back. But it's definitely worth the practice, and so that you learn it. Because here, for example, I think I can even use the black to adjust my position of this wheel. This looks like a Hot Wheels or something like that. proportions are way off. If you want, we can fill in the headlights or headlamps with black. I'm not sure why I chose this shape for the headlights. It's just that's just what happened. And also add the some quick lines. Finally, the rear view here. So I only used 2 markers for this, for these sketches, and usually you don't need more than that to visualize something. That's basically what you need. I think I messed up this wheel quite a lot. There we go. I think we're done for this page or this sketch session. It was a lot of fun. I love sketching like this because usually I'm not that patient, so I like to get things done and then start over or whatever and move on to something new. So rendering is kind of hard for me because yeah, it takes so long, especially the wheels. As I did in yesterday's video, that's usually how I do wheels. I have a lot of respect for people who can go into detail of this every single spoke and have the patience for that. That's amazing. To final touch, we can add some line shading. It gives even more sketchiness to the whole project. Line shading is simply adding some lines like this with a big pen. Alright, so I think we're done. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any... I'm glad you're commenting on the videos because that gives me ideas on what to do in coming videos. If you want to learn something special or something in particular when it comes to sketching, it doesn't have to be cars, it can be products as well. Just let me know and I'll be happy to try and make a video on it. Just add some rear light, huge one. Alright, that's about it. I will see you next time, guys, and don't forget to sketch at least 1 sketch a day, plus 4 cups of coffee.